UNICEF team up, please. Okay. While we're waiting for UNICEF to come up, here are some thank yous from AKLF for the gifts that have been or will be given out. Mr. Karthik Manna, Chairman, Sarva Siksha Mission. Tushar Shamanto, Headmaster, Hindu School, and Ms. Shubhra Bhattacharya, District Officer, Sarva Shikha Mission. UNICEF, it's over to you and Tiny Stories, and we have our panelist, Mr. Shashi Tharoor, right here. So do start the session.
Check. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Namaskar and a very good afternoon to all of you present here. It's an honor to be a part of this afternoon with all of you here on behalf of UNICEF. This is Roopsha extending a huge welcome to each one of you. And I think it's an awesome afternoon, and we are extremely honored and privileged to have amongst us Dr. Shashi Tharoor, an author, politician, and former international civil servant who has straddled several worlds of experience. And I would like to begin this afternoon with a few words that Dr. Tharoor had said. There is not a thing as the wrong place or the wrong time. We are here where we are at the only time we have. Perhaps it's where we are meant to be. And to begin this afternoon, may I kindly have the honor of requesting Chief Miss Metal Rushdia, Chief UNICEF West Bengal, to kindly join us on the dais. Would invite Mr. Idrias Ahmed from UNICEF India to please, Idris Ahmed from UNICEF India to kindly come onto the stage. And of course, please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we invite Dr. Shashi Tharoor, who's taken time out of his extremely busy schedule to be with us this afternoon. Each tiny story will give us a huge, large picture, which will be truly inspiring. Thank you so very much for your time and your presence. UNICEF has collaborated with APJ Kolkata Literary Festival for the first time for Tiny Stories initiative. 70 years for every child. Every tiny story will weave a better tomorrow. And with this hope, let us hear more about the partnership and the campaign from Ms. Metal Rushdia, Chief UNICEF West Bengal.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be part of this unique initiative, which brings together the best of the literary world, thinkers, and most importantly, children, for a meaningful conversation and sharing of ideas and issues. This year, as we mark 70 years of UNICEF's work, we believe our celebration would not be complete without authors and writers whose ideas and stories have significantly shaped the world. The written word is undoubtedly still the most powerful force to influence minds and hearts, even at this age of digital and fast-paced communication. Thus, as part of UNICEF at 70, we are inviting writers and children from all over the world for our Tiny Stories initiative and encouraging them to write tiny stories of around 7 lines each to highlight the injustice so many of the world's poorest and most disadvantaged children face every day. So far, more than 200 authors have answered the call, weaving their vision of a world in which all children enjoy the right to survive and thrive, to learn and to grow up healthy and safe from harm. In India, we have partnered with Apogee Kolkata Literature Festival, which is one of the most celebrated literature festivals in the country. Through this festival, we are inviting writers and children to pen a short story on the theme, What I Want for Every Child. As writers, they are able to advocate through the simplicity of storytelling. The group of writers, whose genres range from fairy tales to fiction, include one of the world's youngest published authors, 7-year-old South African Michelle Nkamangkeng. Written in over 10 languages and varying in style, all the stories illustrate that the rights of many children are still neglected. At a time when there are increasing threats to child rights, you can become their voice through your storytelling. The stories selected from the contributions will be published in a short book for every child. Over 50 million children have been uprooted from their homes due to conflict, poverty, climate change, and millions more are facing unspeakable violence in their communities. We hope these tiny stories can remind the world that we must sustain our commitment to all of these children whose lives and futures are at stake. Thanks.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. Can we have a round of applause, please, for the wonderful initiative by UNICEF Tiny Stories, What Else Do We Want? May I now request Mr. Idris Ahmed from UNICEF India to share more details on Tiny Stories and how we can all contribute to this initiative. Sir.
Thank you. I can start with the film. Yeah. So, the film is about children who are in school and who are outside the school in different places. Possibly
Roll number 21.
जी सर.
Roll number 22.
जी सर.
Roll number 23. Roll number 24.
जी सर.
Roll number 25. Roll number 26.
जी सर.
Roll number 27. Roll number 28.
जी सर.
Roll number 29.
जी सर.
Roll number 30. Roll number 31. Roll number 32.
जी सर.
Roll number 33. Roll number 34. Roll number 35.
जी सर.
Roll number 36. Roll number 37. Roll number 38.
Can we play it again, please?
Roll number 21.
जी सर.
Roll number 22.
जी सर.
Roll number 23. Roll number 24.
जी सर.
Roll number 25. Roll number 26.
जी सर.
Roll number 27. Roll number 28.
जी सर.
Roll number 29.
जी सर.
Roll number 30. Roll number 31. Roll number 32.
जी सर.
Roll number 33. Roll number 34. Roll number 35.
जी सर.
Roll number 36. Roll number 37. Roll number 38.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks a lot for coming on this Sunday morning to this session. And thanks a lot, sir, to gracing this occasion. It means a lot to us at UNICEF. As you saw in this film, you saw some of the children you know and some of the children you actually have forgotten about. It's those children which Harsh Mandar, the author says, they are invisible to us. I will give a little example. Every day, when you see a child, you call this child a Chotu. He's a child, he's a tea vendor, anything. You know, when you say this word Chotu, what you do at that particular moment? You take his fundamental right to name, a name that his parents have given him, a name that his states has given him. In that particular fraction of second, even without you thinking about it, you're taking a fundamental right from this child. Across India, we are seeing children who have been completely forgotten. The child at the traffic light, you see him, but you don't really see him. I met a girl, 14-year-old girl with a 3-month-old baby in her hands. Now, this is what the world that we have given our children to. A lot of children, it's not, the numbers are huge, huge. The number of children in trafficking, 10.2 million, 6 million children out of school. There's a huge number of children. What we're trying to do with this partnership and with association with SIR is all of you authors have huge potential, you have huge platforms to write about those issues so that everyone in this country, everyone across, children across this world in this country get the rights that they deserve. We ask you just 7 lines, 7-line story of what you imagine the world should be for every child in this country. The stories that you write, hopefully because you have the power of pen and the keyboard, should be so good that it makes sure that people around us, the policymakers, make sure that they make the laws which help the children. Our focus is on the children at stake. What will happen, what we'll do with all the stories that we'll publish is at the end of this month, we'll be publishing them as a book. So the stories will be stories from the authors, and we also will have stories from the children. The stories from all across West Bengal, 500 of them, will write their stories about what they want the world, what is the world they want from us. We hope all of you will contribute those 7 stories, and together we can make a world a better place for children, and all the children in this world have a fair start to life. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you very much. Having Dr. Shashi Tharoor on the dais, I would again like to quote a few words which Sir has said. I don't go by my caste, creed, or religion. My work speaks for me. But here I take the opportunity to say a few words which definitely I would like to share. And while I shared this, I think all of you all should put your hands together because we have today an inspiration and icon of the country. The world follows him. And Dr. Tharoor, we are extremely honored to have you here. An author, politician, and